I'm just kind of nervous right now. Okay. I came all the way from Canada just for the Satsang, and I'm leaving tomorrow, and I couldn't just take the chance of not asking you the question that I had. So,
yes.
As you could see, I'm nervous. Just give me a...
You can come up here.
Yeah?
Yes, then... Anybody who has come so far for one satsang, you must have the answer to your question.
The heart is pounding.
Yes.
I hope I don't cry in front of everyone.
We have witnessed it many times.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes. I've been following you for many years.
Yes.
I had the chance a few years back to come and see you in Poland when you were in Krakow.
Yes.
And I continued my self-inquiry. And I'm at a certain point, and I don't know if this is my ego talking, where it feels that there's nothing that I could do. I've asked the question, I've meditated, can the seer be seen? Be quiet. And at a certain point, I feel that I grasp it, but then I know that there's nothing to actually grasp because it's always there. And now I'm kind of confused and tired of asking the question and doing this in a certain way, but I don't want to give up.
Let's look together freshly. Know that we are together now. What have you actually, what benefit have you derived from these questions, especially can the perceiver be perceived? What have you found so far? Anything stable?
That it is, in the sense that there is something that it's always there, that I can't escape, in the sense that because it's kind of so close and so intimate to who I am. But then
What is greater? What you are, or that which is close or intimate to what you are? I just want to ask for a moment, I don't know if you've got what I ask you, because you have a sense, that you've discovered something, it's really close, it's really intimate, it's really here. It's so close to what I am. Okay, is there a difference there?
No. I would say no. Because it is, and I am and I can't escape it, but then there is something saying that I need to search, that I need to improve.
Yes.
That I need...
Okay, when does something say you need to improve, who exactly is it speaking to? Let's listen together here, because I think one get it, or 50 get it, or 100 get it. It's the same power. Who is it speaking to? You come to a place, you see that which is all the time is so here with me, and I ask you, is there a difference? You say no. So that which is all the time is you. Okay? Still, there is some little doubt, enough for the question or the doubt to arise in you to say, yes, you need to do something more. But who is it speaking to? Who needs to do something more? If you are already the thing which is perfect, who is it speaking to?
I think it's the mind who
It is speaking to still a potential in you to experience from your place of body-mind, which will continue. Your body-mind can continue functioning, You can still know your family and see things in the world, but something has changed. The occupier who was playing the landlord in this house gets exposed and seen clearly that it doesn't exist. It was it was like an apparition was living in this house. And something of it is still in here to receive this voice that says, but maybe you still need to do something more. Who is it talking to? Is it talking to the pure self, which you are discovering? When you say it is it speaking to the it is, or is it speaking to something else? It's speaking to the idea you still have of self, which is not so strong, but it is strong enough for this doubt to come to it. Is it?
Yeah, it's like the doership.
Yes.
That I could actually observe. And
yeah. What to do about it?
I keep quiet as much as I can.
Who is keeping quiet? Is it
the doership again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the self? Does the self have to keep quiet? For what reason does it keep quiet? Is it noisy to have to keep quiet?
It's perfect. It doesn't have to do anything.
Sure. Okay. This thing keeps pushing, you see. Yes. I should be quiet. Again, you see. This is closer than intimacy even. I should be quiet. Maybe I should just stay quiet. I don't know. But who should stay quiet? Who are you referring to? You see, you're still holding on to something that is a personal thing. The doer who needs to do something like, okay, just keep quiet. And there's some belief around this doer that keeps holding it. So the voice keeps going, yeah, well, you think you hold it now, but you wait until 7 o'clock. Oh my God, 7 o'clock. And so you see, you're back to negotiating in the place of the person. Whereas it's nonsense. It's a nonsense voice. You see? But because we have played this nonsense role, actually, as a person, okay, let's not even call it nonsense, but it's not fully true. It is just partially true. Because the consciousness is there, but the consciousness has adopted for itself a role that it is not. And that's what's letting in all these bad ideas, because the mask is answering the question. The questions are being put to the mask, but you're not good enough. You still have to do something. You didn't quite get it. And the mask is going, okay, I'll just keep quiet. Okay, I just keep quiet. Maybe that's what I need to do, just keep quiet. Everything will go away. But I ask you, is that the self is speaking? And you say, no, it's not the self. It's still this doership is there. What to do with this doership? Is it really there? Or is it just there every time you believe it is there? Every time you buy the bait, which is, so you're not good enough. So something believes, so the serum is in. Something believes, like a reflex it goes. But it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because come back to the self and look from the self. Nothing has happened at all. Nothing has happened. But it wants you to put this seed of memory in, like, oh man, I keep screwing up, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so tired. Again, who are you speaking as? Oh no. Now again. Oh, okay. See? It's like every time, bang, 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 it's catching. And you say, yes, okay, Mooji, I got it. Okay, no, I got you. Who got it? Oh, this is frustrating. Yeah, who is frustrated? when you're going to get it. Still something goes. But there must be there's something true about it, no? Otherwise, why would it still be here? You leave and see if it will still be there. You, the one who is the mask. Let the mask go and see if this vice will still be here. Because when the mask goes, he'll have to talk to the self. Let's see if he'll hang around the self. Very subtle. For this, I tell you, you stay here in Satsang. And every time you go, I put your head under the water. I put your head under the water of this understanding. And then you come, yeah, I got it, Mooji'm. Okay, and then, enough. I won't do this in front of anyone because they will think, oh, what a cruel man. So put your head. Yeah. Who are you now? This is a very unique kind of sadhana where you will be here and you will somehow marinate in this type of environment until you come back to your senses, until you wake up. Because sleep is very near. And the serpent's tongue. Psst. And we have an attraction to this. Psst. What? You're not ready. I must talk to Mooji about this. Mooji, when will I ever be ready? I've tried everything. I'm tired. You who is tired? Or can you put it another way, Mooji, because I'm tired of hearing this question. And then you feel like you got it here, you go outside and, oh, I lost it, it's gone. The conviction is there to a certain extent that you are the seeker who is asking the question, can the seer be seen? And in asking the question, can the seer be seen, genuinely looking, the seer who has the seed of separation in him is merging in this discovery. And the voice is coming to block this merging as effectively as possible.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty bad.
Wow.
He's pretty good at his game.
Yes, that's what I meant.
He's pretty good at his game, but his game is not so secure. You have to be good at your game.
I'm giving him the power.
Yes. Yes. But who are you who say this? Be very clear about it. Everything hangs in this. Never forget who you are. He comes in your lapse of, even that lapse of your doubt in yourself brings him close. You must always be clear what you are until it becomes effortless. Keep remembering. Because when you speak, I'll stop you and say, who are you talking as now? Oh yeah, you have to check in and you'll know who you're speaking as. And if you know it's the wrong one, drop it. If you want to know, if he's speaking to you like this, you automatically know you've gone into personhood. Because he cannot come when you are the self. On this bridge, this narrow bridge between personhood and pure awareness, he's trying to come there. I don't want you to go away with the feeling there's something you have to do. It has to be done now.
I can't put it in words.
Yeah. What you cannot put in words? You have to put it in some word. I want to clearly understand you. I want you to clearly understand me. So that no doubt, no space is left for some speculation. Yeah. You are still believing that you are something with quality. It's time to go beyond that now. It was useful in the past up to a certain point, but you have surpassed the past. You must be clear about that. You have come to a place now beyond quality. It's your natural region, your true domain. And if you're holding on to quality, you'll easily go back. His voice will be near for you. Maybe there's a fear of being formless. I don't know. Why is this voice still alive in you so much? Of course, he may come from time to time, but there's a certain time when if he comes, he won't cause the kind of mess that he's made in the past. You'll be much more light about it. It's him, don't worry about him. You see? But when he torments your mind, your house, when he breaks up your temple, then you must throw him out. How to throw him out is remember who you are, and remember and be who you are in that way, but not in a forceful way. It's not a forceful, because you're already who you are. That's why it doesn't require any force. Your person likes force, but the presence is without aggression. He fights with wisdom. He destroys, if you want to say, or rather exposes the unreal that vanishes in its own exposure. Because there's nothing to kill. Why you kill something doesn't exist. You can only expose its unreality, and everything is finished. If you feel there's still something to do, something I still need to get, who must you be to having such a thought?
I feel like I have to do nothing.
But not while you're being something. If you are someone still holding on to the past, saying, I have nothing to do, there are many out there who are thinking this. I gave up the search. I put an end to the search. There's nothing I have to do. I said, who is saying that? Who is saying this? Is it the self? Would the self needs to make any claim like this? Who is saying that? You have to be a person to be speaking like that. You see? You're so here. You're already here. You're already here. But you're dreaming that you're a little bit distance away. And this dream is in the head, keep going around like a loop. But this loop is seen. Something is not real to you simply because it appears or that you experience it. You feel a headache coming or a cold. You were there before it, and then you experience it fully. Say a stomachache, fully, and then it goes. All the time, at every stage that you experience it, you know it's not you. Still you experience it, and it's gone. So many thoughts come, you experience them, but because they're a bit familiar, you take them to be part of who you are. But they're only coming and going. They don't have your DNA in them, but something is believing, yes, it's me. This sleep has to be squeezed out of you. And I don't want to give you any time to do it. To give you even time means like it takes time. You already are the thing. But yet at the same time, as long as you hold the belief, you cannot let what I say in. Two kings cannot sit on one throne. The belief, yes, I'm so close. I really understand Mooji. So give me one last advice. But you is who? You see, I can talk to you like this because you're right there, you see. It's like a little thin little umbilical cord holding, like sometime a tooth come out and just a little bit is hanging. Children like to do that. You have to flick it around. A little bit of skin. Little bit of skin. It is. You just want to go take him out. And yet even this is not true. Even this is not true. Nothing, there's no little bit of skin onto the self touching the non-self. There's never awareness and something else. Awareness plus, not needed. Everything dreamed. Totally. You're not waiting to be perfect. The one waiting to be perfect will never be perfect. You see? Because that aspiration is a dream. Only the perfect can recognize the perfect, not the mind. You know yourself because you are yourself. But this is a non-duality knowing. It's a non-phenomenal knowing. It's not like something knowing an object. There's no object there. How does the subject know the subject? Not in the classical use of the word knowledge. Suppose you're in a room, it's completely dark. Somebody call out, "Can you see my slippers?" No. Is my glasses in there? I don't know. You see? Have you seen my jacket? I don't know. Can you not see your hand? No. Are you in there? Yes. How you know you're in there? Can you see you? No. How you know you're in there? With this knowledge, you know yourself. You don't need a mirror to know this one. Or if you need a mirror, it's just this talk. The mirror cannot give you yourself. It can only reflect as an image. You're always here. It's only you. You are not the information you have about you. You have no biography, no autobiography. You have no date of birth. You have no astrological sign, no ruling planets. You have no degree. And yet none of this can exist without you. You brought me, who is yourself, into your dream to tell you this. I can only tell you what you imagine you don't know, what you imagine you lost or became separated from. That is just a dreaming. And this is the book of your own self. It has no page numbers. It has no title. It has no index, no glossary, no words, no chapters. But the whole universe is written inside him. Every time your mind will tell you, yeah, you almost got it, you believed. Oh my God, Mooji, I came so close. Rubbish, it doesn't exist. Came so close to what? To you? If you're not yourself, who are you? I just need to remove this bit of ignorance. No, you don't need to remove anything. See it for what it is, and you realize, but I'm always here. Ignorance or no ignorance, I'm still here. As I said before, and you may have heard me say, I am before the thought that I could forget myself or the concept that I need to remember myself was learned or believed. I am. I am before the concept that I can forget myself or that I needed to remember myself was believed or learned. And this thing has been with you, you're getting tired. Yes, why? Because you're the one who cannot accept anything until you find your way home. You're knocking at the door of your own self. Rumi said, no, knocking at a door, it opens I have been knocking from inside. Knocking at the door. It opened. You realize, oh, I am inside. I thought I'm outside, knocking to go inside. But when the door opened, I see, but I am inside. Yet all this had to happen for you to recognize I am inside. The knock has to happen. This is your satsang. The door has to open. This is the pointing, the guidance. When you receive, as the door opens, you realize where you really are standing. Sometimes I ask you, are you an object in front of the lens of perception, or are you behind the lens of perception, or are you both? Or are you both and beyond? You can answer this question. Aren't you the one who is aware of perceiving? What is happening in you? Are you collecting or are you subtracting what's happening? Or is nothing happening? What is going on? Or are you in bliss? Nothing? Nothing. Merging is also being observed. The sense of merging can be felt, but also observed. That which is observing merging taking place is not locked inside the bubble of merging. You're going tomorrow? Which is more true? You're going tomorrow or you're staying here forever?
I've always been here forever.
Yes. Leave it like that. Don't add anything to this or subtract anything away from this. I feel such great love for beings like this who come. Your heart is aching for this. And I'm with you all the way.